All right, we're here with Captain Chris Johnson today in Marathon, Florida. We're shooting some video with Pure Ocean TV. And Captain Chris, it's good to be
Always
aboard.
good to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun today.
That's good.
A lot of fun. 20-pound test, spinning rods, shallow water, always calm, great for kids. Don't have to worry about anybody getting sick, anything like that. You know, it's a positive experience, and it's all 100% catch and release. You know, it's a really good time. I tell you what, these fish pull hard. We're gonna wear you out today.
Yeah, well, oh gosh, that sounds like a threat I might have to live up to. What about the wind? It's you know, you got a good east wind today.
Yeah, it's blowing probably about 15 to 20 knots today, and the spot we're fishing is protected. You know, we're covered around by flats. The water's only 4 feet deep. The biggest chop I ever see back there is about 6 inches. So,
all right.
You know, and water's crystal clear. We're gonna be able to see these fish. You're gonna be able to see them coming in. You're gonna be able to watch them eat the bait. It's a lot of fun, I tell you. And like I said, you know, any kind of wind, you know, barring any kind of thunderstorm activity, we have no problem fishing back there ever. So it's a good thing.
And you know, you were talking about the area being protected. Let's talk a little bit about the sharks. Are they protected?
The lemon sharks that we're going to be catching are protected in Florida state waters. You're not allowed to kill them. This is strictly 100% catch and release. Even I get the black tips and bulls as well, and we kill nothing. This is strictly catch and release. And I mean, it's almost half the fun's just feeding them.
All right, well, this is, like I said, it's Captain Rodney Smith and Captain Chris Johnson here. We're going to go fishing with Pure Ocean TV. You ready to take this off, Captain?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Just toss it up on the dock there. Let's go fishing. Away we go.
Yeah.
Shut the motors off.
And wait.
I like to feed these fish for like a half hour before we start messing with them.
Really?
To get them up, because the more you get in here, the more aggressive they get.
Right, and the more apt they're not to leave.
Yeah.
Well,
they won't leave.
God, you get a couple of pinfish coming up here and other
oh yeah,
related species.
Yesterday's catch out of Captain Pips.
When we talk about tides, Captain Chris, you prefer an outgoing tide?
I prefer an incoming.
Incoming tide.
Where we're fishing right here is this spot is kind of made for an incoming tide. It's coming from the Atlantic pulling into the Gulf.
Okay.
And basically there's a big flat over here, and the sharks, whenever they're swimming, they're always swimming face first into the current, always. So they can smell what's out in front of them.
Sure.
So what happens is they come around the corner of the flat, and we're basically maybe 350, 400 yards from the corner of the flat. So every shark that comes around the corner of that flat runs right into our scent trail.
Right.
And then they come straight to us. Normally they would just hook right around and follow the flat, continue following the flat in like 3 to 4 feet of water all the way around. They'll just do continuous loops around it looking for food. But then when they come around the corner here, they smell us, boom, they come right to us. They smell
the Chris Johnson smorgasbord.
That's right, the smorgasbord is here.
The smorgasbord is here, yep.
A whole bunch of carcasses around.
Oh, nice shark here coming up.
Oh, there we go, we got one already.
What about a 4 or 5 foot lemon, easily?
Yeah, it's about 5 footer.
Yeah, yeah, nice shark here.
First one, there'll be many more. This is like watching Shark Week on the Discovery Channel, only you're living it.
Absolutely. So do you know how long these lemon sharks have been protected now?
I want to say it's been a year. I think April of last year.
A year.
They enacted the law, yeah, where they've been protected, you know, for no killing at all.
Right.
Which I think was a good thing. I mean, when I had the University of Miami guy here, we were doing a tagging study. He was doing a study on the effects of recreational fishing,
right,
on sharks.
Yeah.
Okay, and the stress levels and all that. And I mean, we were actually pulling some of these 5.5, 6 footers up into the boat.
Sure.
I have a score to prove it down here. You look down on the cushion down there, you'll see where he bit the cushion. You know, we put, I want to say we tagged 25 fish total in like 2 days of fishing back here. They were the ones that were small enough to be tagged, to actually be put in the boat and tagged. We may even see one today. But that was in the fall, and then the wintertime came, the water gets real cold, these fish leave. They go out, whether they go to the Atlantic or go to Gulf, I really don't know. But they leave here because the water temperature gets below about 74, 75 degrees. Once it stays below that, they vanish. They're out of here until it comes back up consistent again. 90% of them are females.
I wonder why that is.
But he was telling me what it is because this is where they deliver their young, basically.
Oh, okay.
They give live birth.
Right.
The sharks are live when they come out, and basically the shark's in trouble the minute he leaves. You better be in deep grass or Mama's gonna turn around and eat them.
Oh, Mama will eat a chum.
Yeah. So, you know, that's apparently why it's majority females out here. When I do catch males, they're usually immature. Okay. You know, usually around 4 foot, 4.5 foot.
Unlike this 7-footer.
Unlike this 7-foot female that's chowing down on something right there.
Yeah, look at that. That is awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna get better. The local fish house, and you know, I again started kind of fishing this spot about 2 years ago, and you know, we were using a lot of like barracudas and jack crevalles and stuff like that. And I thought to myself, you know what? There's a fish house in town.
Right.
Chances are they've got lots of fish parts that'll be just perfect for this. Absolutely. So I went over there and we worked out a deal, and now I get all my fish carcasses and whatnot from there. And we brought 150 pounds? Jeez. 150 pounds of fish carcasses. So nothing goes to waste. And now it gets used for our friendly neighborhood sharks. Yeah, we basically like I said, I like to use the heads or fillet pieces. You can't really use a big carcass because when they grab a carcass, they don't swallow it right away. They kind of swim off with it and shake it up. And so you try to use bite-sized stuff. Like I said, we got a couple of pieces of dolphin over here. We're going to be cutting up into little chunks about this big and putting them on our circle hooks. And you want to do it, Rodney, or you want me to?
Put the bait on?
No, catch one.
Oh, no, you go right ahead, Chris.
I call it a problem, but it's not really a problem. Is the fillet baits have a tendency when you hook the fish to slide up the line.
Right.
And as the fillet is being dragged around up here, the other sharks come and bite you off.
Yeah.
So I hook them real shallow.
Right. But in
the skin. So it
just
tears off in the skin, but I hook them up real shallow on the corner here. So that way it'll tear right off as opposed to sliding up the line and end up breaking off a fish with a bunch of line hanging out of his mouth. We try to avoid that if we can.
Sure.
So get this bait flicked out there. Let's see how it goes. Moving in on it, I think. This fish right here.
Yes, he is. Oh, you got 3 honing in on it.
Got it.
There he goes. Ah, foundling.
There we go.
Yeah. See ya.
Oh, coming up.
Oh, there we go.
This fish is not done yet, I can guarantee that. He's just playing easy. These size fish here, when I get them next to the boat, have a bad habit of going crazy as soon as I grab the wire. Outside of the boat here. Get them where I can handle them well.
That's a pretty good size fish.
Oh yeah.
It's not the biggest one out there.
No. That's usually the case. I tell you, the real big ones, unless they're being super aggressive, have a tendency not to bite real well. I'm going to ask you to hold the rod for a minute. Now, as usual, circle hook's right in the corner of the jaw, right where it's supposed to be. Right there.
Is there a remora still on that shark?
I don't see one, no. They usually hang in there with them, though.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. That was a quick release. Got me all wet.
Good job, Captain.
There we go.
Give me a. All right. Nice.
Wow.
Having that skin is important because that's where the hook goes in. If it was just a filleted piece, you wouldn't be able to.
Fall right off.
Yeah, there's no way. Good job, Captain.
Right on top of that there.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
There you go. Hooked up.
The reel is just burning up here. I mean, this is a goer. This is a goer.
Got a live one.
Hey, the longer it goes that way, the more I have to work to bring it this way. I do know that. I think the captain loosened this drag a little bit is what it was. He's burning me here. Oh my God.
I'm laughing inside.
Do you see this? Yeah, he's out here and outside.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this.
He's smoking.
Okay, tighten it up just a hair. You know, that's what gets the angler excited.
Oh, absolutely.
Being able to see all this. I mean, this is great for, I pulled hook.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's why they call it fishing.
In fact, I prefer that. There we go.
Some days they're more aggressive. Yeah,
God, he grabbed it.
He ate it. No, he's on her.
Oh, we thought it was this one.
It was that one.
I'm thinking it's a flounder.
Come here, buddy. Smile for the cameras. Look at that, right? That barely got him in the corner of the jaw. See it?
Oh yeah, yeah, I mean, just barely.
Barely.
Damn, that's a good one. We might be able to get that hook.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's on the outside of the mouth.
The de-hooker. Where's the de-hooker?
Actually, that one's pretty far in. It's further in than it looks.
Okay.
We'll just cut them.
All right, Captain.
It's easier to
You're
deal
the
with.
Captain. That's why you're the captain.
It's easier to deal with. And what we do is get right down here, close to the hook, leave very little wire.
So basically, just leaving the hook.
Leave the hook. Yeah. It'll rust right out of there.
Now you would haywire twist another hook right onto that leader. I would think, right?
That's exactly right. That's why I kind of leave my leaders long. Although he kinked that one up pretty bad, so we're just going to get another one on there.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he's going to get it right now.
Get it? He's on it. Show him.
There he is. I love it.
Remember, you're only dealing with 20 pounds.
Yeah, it's not easy to turn.
No, you just got to let them do their
shark.
thing when they do it, you know, and then it's your turn after about 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Timing is everything fighting a large fish like this. You know?
That's it.
The reel cannot reel in this fish.
Nope.
It's all about the rod and
Reel is not a winch.
timing. I think when an angler makes that transformation where they start understanding, they can feel when the fish is going to go before it goes. Ooh, look at
Not
that.
a stringer.
You want to get on that? So I won't be in your way.
Look at that. No, that's all right.
Yeah, if he takes it now. As long as he doesn't get, that's a lemon.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't get your,
No, he shouldn't be able to rip that one off.
who's working who?
We want to walk up to the bow with him there, Roddy.
Yeah. Just watching this is just incredible.
While you're fighting the fish, you're so busy watching the sharks try to eat stuff off the stringer.
This line comes in so much slower than it goes out. So these lemon sharks are protected, have to be released in state waters. It's a great fishery. It's something that the kids, the family can do together. Any angler is going to enjoy this type of fishing. It's such a visual thing. You got to get out fishing with Captain Chris Johnson. And go to the website. What's that website address?
C-charters.com. We have constant fishing reports, and when you start seeing the shark reports come up, that's when it's time to go sharking.
There you go.
Land this fish. I can leader this one real
I'm
good.
saying
That's a 7-foot fish. 6.5 anyway. That's a big old girl. Another job
There you
well
go.
done.
Yep, they've got teeth.
Yes,
They've
they
got
do.
Teeth, and they know what's going on here. They're going to get a quick release. Getting that hook out's almost impossible.
Yeah, you don't want to mess around with that, so we just, and away she goes, none the worse for wear. Just like that.
Thanks, Captain Chris.
Well done, Rodney.
Yeah, nice.
Good job.
Yeah, you gotta come fishing with Captain Chris Johnson here in Middle Florida Keys and enjoy some of the best, most visual fishing there is.
That's it.
All right, you go to pureoceantv.com and check us out.